They once said his arm was finished. Doctors doubted him. Teams stopped calling. The crowd that once cheered his name slowly forgot it. Carlos Rodon was supposed to be one of baseball's brightest stars, a top draft pick with a rocket-powered left arm and a future written in gold. But sometimes, life doesn't follow the story everyone expects. After early success, his body began to betray him. Injury after injury, surgery after surgery, long nights in rehab while the world played on without him. Seasons passed where he barely touched the field. One day he was a rising star. The next, he was a question mark. Critics whispered, then spoke loudly. He's injury-prone. He's done. Even his own team let him go. Imagine giving everything to your dream, and suddenly having no team, no contract, and no guarantees. For many, that would have been the end. But for Rodon, it became the beginning of the hardest decision of his life: to believe in himself when no one else did. With his confidence shaken and his body still healing, he signed a small, low-risk contract. No fame, no security, just one last chance to prove he still belonged. Every training session became a test of faith. Every pitch was thrown with pain, doubt, and hope mixed together. He wasn't just fighting opponents anymore. He was fighting fear, memory of failure, and the voice in his own head that asked, "What if I never come back?" Then, on one unforgettable night in 2021, everything changed. Batter after batter failed to touch his pitches. The stadium held its breath. And when the final out was made, Carlos Rodón had thrown a no-hitter, from nearly forgotten to impossible to ignore. The same man they gave up on had become unstoppable again. That season, he became an all-star. The baseball world watched in disbelief as the injured pitcher returned stronger than ever. And soon, the same league that once doubted him offered him one of the biggest contracts of his life with the New York Yankees. But the real victory wasn't the money. It wasn't the fame. It was proving that a broken chapter does not mean a broken story. Rodon's comeback was built on patience, pain, and unshakable belief. He fell apart physically, yet he rebuilt himself mentally. Today, when he takes the mound, he carries more than just a baseball. He carries every doubt, every rejection, every lonely rehab night, and he turns all of it into power. If you're struggling right now, if life has pushed you to the edge, remember this: the same storm that breaks some people is the one that forges legends, and your comeback may be closer than you think.